I am joined by Marcel from Bidmanagement. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks a lot for having me.
So tell us a bit about Bidmanagement. Who are you? What do you do? Where did the idea come from?
Yeah. Okay. So we are actually new, kind of, to the advertising world. We're just in the advertising world for 5 years, and we used to do stock market trading software before for companies like Deutsche Bank and prognosis software for Nielsen. So we have a different background, and we are very, let's say, black box automation algorithm driven, and that's what we are applying now to the advertising world.
And so what does your black box do?
It actually does buying on all the various advertising platforms fully automatically, and I'm kind of the elephant in the, how do you say, like,
The room.
yeah, in the room, telling the media agencies, like, you're not needed anymore, our software is doing everything automatically. Of course, that's not 100% true, but that's what we are kind of aiming for, to automate all this buying process.
So you're part of the new programmatic revolution.
Exactly. That's the goal, and we try to be something like, to use a buzzword, like a Uber DSP, where we are sitting on top of the DSPs and do our optimization magic, which we've learned from the stock markets, and apply that to all these platforms.
So why choose advertising? You started with an automation in stock market and financial
Yeah.
trading, and so why move to the world of media, our world here at the festival?
The crowd is cooler than the bankers. That's one of the main reasons. To be honest, I mean, the banking industry business was very project driven, and now we are more working on a scalable software that you can distribute to everybody in the world, and our focus is very much on the self-servicing side, and that's not possible with trading software for banks.
Do you think you can make media agencies redundant with your programmatic technology? Do you
Of
think in
course.
5 years' time I'll say, Marcel, you told me we don't need them anymore. It's all you guys.
Of course. But I would be happy if, let's say, every time they do a, let's say, media buying, one of our server lamps blink, and one person has to do less of the boring work of comparing Excel sheets. So I think the media agencies will change, and I listen to John's panel at the moment, and he was basically saying that they become more of a strategic advisor, and I think that's the role that media agencies are going into. They're more, let's say, the strategic advisor of the client, and the client will have the technology by themselves, I guess. So more, let's say, a McKinsey of the media world.
And you guys are German, a German company.
Exactly. We are based in Berlin, German company, German engineering. So.
How's the ecosystem? Is it fun, a place Berlin to be?
Yes, Berlin is just great. It's a perfect place to be in, and I think one of the main reasons is if you look at my private life, for example, I'm living 2.5 kilometers from my office, and everything is in walking distance, and so actually many of the business mates that I deal with are also personal friends. So it's kind of let's say
so you meet for a
mix
beer
of
rather than meet
yeah,
in the office.
exactly. So every private thing is business, and every business thing has a private touch. That's, let's say, taking it to the extreme, but that's the beauty of what makes Berlin so attractive, I think.
Programmatic aside, what do you think is the opportunity in media at the moment? You're talking to clients, to agencies. Where do you think the next opportunity lies?
I mean, I did 10 years of mobile, so I'm pretty convinced that mobile is one of the, let's say, big things.
It's still growing.
And it is ongoing already. So more and more will shift towards mobile. I like this native advertising thing, which is actually a new word for advertorial, but I like native advertising, sounds better.
Sounds elegant.
And yeah, exactly. And these are the things. I'm not a big fan of, let's say, user identification, be it via cookies or fingerprinting stuff.
Geolocation, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's just something which is making the whole thing a little bit scary. But what we are doing is we are focusing more on a statistical context. Could have to do with the user, but not necessarily. And I see more companies coming out who try to identify the user and track them over all his devices. And I think that to me personally is a little bit scary. And
all the privacy issues, the
yeah,
stuff we've
exactly.
seen
So
quite globally.
Let's see what's going on there. So pretty curious what will happen there, especially with the EU legislation. I'm happy that we are kind of independent from that.
Are you enjoying the festival?
Of course, it's great. Honestly, it's when I was invited by Charlie, I didn't know what to expect. It was astonishing. Getting here yesterday evening was just perfect, and you guys do a great job.
We're
so
glad to have you. Who's on
thanks
your
a
hit
lot.
list? Who are you going to meet this afternoon? Who's the one person you want to see who's going to make your business happen?
That's a good question. Actually, I was looking to talk to John, but of course he's busy as
man.
always.
He's a busy man.
So I tried to talk to as many people as possible to learn. Like I said, we are just kind of the new kid for the last like 2.5 years doing RTB, 5 years in the topic of Google AdWords. So we need to more mingle with the people, and I have to find, let's say, people and companies which are complementary to what we do, and there's quite a few. Spoke to them already, but there's a lot more that I want to talk to.
Amazing. Hopefully we can help you make lots of friends.
Yeah.
Marcel, thank you for your time.
Thank you.